Hi friends, Allison here, sharing some Christmas in July inspiration with you for Scrapbook Nerd. I am creating a layout that is not Christmas or winter themed, but I'm using winter/Christmas themed products in this layout. I don't have a lot in the way of Christmas anything, so I picked from what I had and created this layout. I started first with a mixed media background. I began with an ink blended background. I chose Kitsch Flamingo or Flamingo Kitsch, whichever, by Tim Holtz. And I also ink blended through a stencil over top of the pink background. And you're going to see in a minute here that here's the ink blending over top of the ink blended background. I did not like it. It was too much pink. There's just a hint of pink in this layout in some of the Acorns. You'll see those in a little bit as well. It was too much. So I switched gears right about now. So I flipped my layout base over. I didn't take a fresh sheet at all. And I am using Heidi Swapp Color Shine in Tea. I've had this mist in my stash for years and years and years and years and years. And I think this is the first time I've ever used it. And it was perfect for this layout. It was perfect for the background. It drove home the fall theme, or what should be a fall theme in this layout, but everything else besides this mixed media is going to be winter themed. So I used products from Recollections, that's a brand through Michaels. I used some Carta Bella, Echo Park, Stampin' Up, I think even Close to My Heart. I just chose from what I had because, like I said earlier, I have very little in the way of Christmas collections. And honestly, all the papers that I used in today's layout to build the layout actually came from mini pads as well. So they are 6x6. I'm going to say 6x6 and smaller. So they're like 6x6 and maybe 5x7 paper pads. I did all of my die cutting from those papers as well, except for the white frames that I'm adhering to the layout base right now. I cut that from white cardstock. This yellow sun was cut from My Mind's Eye, I do believe, from a mini pad as well. Here are the Acorns. They cut in multiple pieces, so there is a white piece that frames it all and holds it all together, and some orange cardstock in the top acorn cluster. But the actual acorns were cut from a mixture of Recollections and Stampin' Up pattern papers. They are all from winter collections, which I think is pretty neat and a lot of fun. And the reason I'm doing this is because Scrapbook Nerd is hosting an online crop this weekend, and the theme is Christmas in July. So even though my layout is not Christmas themed, it's still winter themed, and I still used papers that fit that theme. You are invited to play along as well. I'll include all of the details in the description box down below so you know where to find the challenges and the online crop, and hopefully we see you there. Hopefully you play along. The layout that I'm creating today is about my first post-lockdown haircut. Before I go to the hair salon and get my hair done, I always pop onto Pinterest and look for a new style to cut my hair in. And this layout is sharing that story. So the top picture, which both pictures are 2x2 inches, and they are matted to some scrap pattern paper that I had in my stash. The top picture is an image that I pulled from Pinterest, and then the bottom one is my hair, the interpretation of the haircut above. My title is going to go on its side, so I'm working on that right now. The title is Picture This, and I'm not entirely sure why I chose this title anymore. I don't really, whatever. I chose this title. Picture This. I cut it from Stampin' Up! Pattern papers as well, also from one of their winter/Christmas collections. And I cut it into different fonts. So the word picture was cut from the American typewriter font. And the second one was cut using the Annie Lou font on my Cricut. And I really love the script font. I'm crushing really hard on the Annie Lou font right now. I just love it. It's popping up in all of my layouts if I want a custom title. I cut these little clouds from using my Cricut as well, from more Stampin' Up! Paper. This one is from a different winter collection. That collection is mostly like whites, silvers, and mints. And I've crushed on that collection for a long time as well. So when I came across the mini pad, a friend of mine was destashing and I jumped on it because I had the 12 by 12s and then wanted the minis as well. So they are in my stash. I'm using some stickers from a Christmas collection from Close to My Heart. I just pulled off one of the stickers. It ended up being a banner. I trimmed it in half and then I cut off the ends that were not curved but on an angle, so that they would act as like little bits of washi tape. And then on the bottom photo that I'm working on right now, I added a phrase sticker from Tim Holtz and actually some super cute little chipboard snowflakes that came from a different Close to My Heart Christmas collection. Here's the Tim Holtz phrase sticker that I just mentioned a moment ago. I knew that I wanted a really tiny one, so it didn't cover up too much of the sticker that it was sitting on top of. And these phrase stickers worked perfectly because of the color scheme, the neutrals. I wanted to keep it in the brown tan family. The chipboard snowflakes from Close to My Heart was perfect for that as well because they were like craft colored in nature. And then I pulled out this winter collection from Carta Bella and used the itty bitty snowflake chipboard stickers off of it to embellish the left side of the layout and the top. And then I pull in some pink enamel dots to embellish, which there they are right now, to embellish around the title. And with that, this layout is pretty well complete. I absolutely love this layout. I love how it turned out after I decided to change direction and go with the neutral background instead of a pink background. And this layout was a lot of fun to make. I hope it inspired you. I hope I've inspired you to maybe play along with us at Scrapbook Nerd this weekend and get some Christmas and July scrapbooking done. There will be lots of challenges happening throughout today. They have actually started already, so make sure you head over to the Facebook group and play along. I think there may be prizes involved as well, so you don't want to miss out on that. Here's the close-ups. Thanks for joining me again today, my friends. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I hope you enjoy the cooler weather. I know I am. And I will be back again soon with more creative inspiration. Bye, friends.